Another day in Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, and today I'm going to go down to the river and see if I can find a bridge that was built by Charles Eiffel apparently. So I'm going to do a bit of walking today and give the grab bikes a rest. And this is the Grand Market, the Chu Ben Thanh, I'm going to call it. Basically, if you were in Morocco, it would be the Casbah. It's like any grand market in any city anywhere in the world. A lot of stuff which is poor quality tourist junk, but also some knockoff brands in there, and also some nice outfits for ladies and gentlemen in the clothing department. The building with the red tin roof is full of bars. That's Pasteur Street. Possibly the ugliest building I've seen so far in Saigon. On the corner of Pasteur and Duong Street. Well, I think I've solved that. It's the State Bank of Vietnam. Here's the Mong Bridge, designed and built by a company led by Gustave Eiffel, the guy who built the Eiffel Tower. And this was opened in 1893, I believe. You can see some similarities in his ironwork, rivets and bolts. Very elegant bridge. The bridge was originally built for traffic, but presumably as vehicles got heavier and created more vibrations, they decided to restrict it just to pedestrians. I believe that building to the right is one of those abandoned apartment blocks where the developers went bust. You can see it's not finished, there's no cranes, so it's not going to get finished. At one point there was a belief that there was going to be an absolute wall of Japanese investors coming to Saigon, but that didn't eventuate, and there are these ghost blocks. You know, sometimes going off the beaten track can lead you to a place off the beaten track. On the map, this looks like a nice riverside walk. When you get down here, it's all panel beaters and car mending places. Everybody wants to say hello, see what you're doing. I think you got it all wrong this time. I can't help thinking there's going to be some wild flipping dogs down here in a minute. Oh dear, oh dear. You wanted the back streets, but now you got them. Oh yeah. So it's almost like a cruise terminal thing down here. I love the way they dress this stuff up on Google as somewhere interesting. Right, so this is roughly where I am, and as you can see, luxury dining cruise, top rated something else, elite something. Yeah, Well, thank you Google for that. We are kind of in the middle of nowhere now, and I think I'm going to have to retrace my steps to get back out of this place. Well, I promised you back streets, and this is a back street that I can virtually guarantee is not on any of the tourist maps. Now the apartment block opposite, which looks a little bit patchy, contains several of these sort of home cafes. I have my doubts, but I suppose we're going to have to go and have a look. So I'm going to walk through there's a sort of tunnel there, but I gather we're really looking for some stairs, some concrete stairs that takes you to an upper floor. So here goes. Okay, there's some narrow stairs here. So quite a significant amount of advertising at the bottom. So you know, people live in this block. I'm not quite sure how you distinguish between people actually sitting in their kitchen and somebody who's offering food for sale. But it'll all become clear in a minute, probably. Oh, here we are. Drinks. Not actually smelling any food. There's a guitar hanging up. Well, this seems to be an eating place. We'll come back to that in a minute. I think this is probably only for groovy chicks, not for old geezers like me. There's probably an age limit for this. Right, I'm going to go back to the one at the end. Okay. I think that's just drinks in there. That was a painting workshop. I'm going to have to go a bit higher to see if we can find the food department. Yeah. I wonder if it's okay for old people. Maybe old people are not allowed. Come on, Dad. The student told me this is coffee only. So we're going to make our way back out, I suppose. Good place. If you're interested in coffee and very light refreshment snacks, this is the place to come to. Well, you saw what happened there, guys. Very cool place for coffee, light refreshments, but no meals that I could detect. So we're going to have to come back out on the street and have a look around. Now, this is a very simple place to eat, no complications, and definitely worth a visit. Well, thanks very much for watching. I think that's going to be the end of this particular Saigon video. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that'd be nice of you. Thank you. You'll be able to see what else happens to me on my journeys around the world. Thanks again for watching.